Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fast 2020. My name is Darmsy, and with me I have Yuri Speedruns. Welcome, Yuri.
Thank you. So, how's this
Uh,
gonna go? I just give you a countdown for the timer?
if you're ready to rumble, man, absolutely.
Oh,
Count
mate,
yourself in.
I'm ready to go. Okay, three. Oh, I'll count you down from three, right? Three, two, one, go. Alright, so, this is Ape Escape 2. This game released in 2002 in Japan and 2003 in everywhere else. And while it's the second numbered title in the series, it's the third chronologically. So in 2001, it was a game called Piposaru 2001. And in that game, it was all about cleaning the pants of the monkeys you caught in the first game. So this game picks up where that one left off. And our guy here, our lad, he's been put in charge of sending the pants back to the monkeys. And he's made a bit of a mistake. Not only has he sent the pants back, he's also sent back these helmets. As you can see, these monkeys, there's a little helmet on the top of them. They increase the monkey's intelligence, and I guess they make him evil. I guess so. It's like our goal is to maneuver through all these levels. There's 27, I think, and put the monkeys in the net and stop the monkey invasion. It's kind of sad, you know. I, for one, welcome our new monkey overlords, but our hero here has different ideas. So there's not really much going on in these first two levels. It's just, you know, run, collect the monkeys. Our main form of movement at the moment is dives. I think my dives have been pretty bad so far. And to do a dive, you press both of the jump buttons, and you may be thinking, both jump buttons, he said. Yes. So in this game, jumping is mapped to R1 and R2. Because our face buttons are mapped to an assigned gadget. When I load in here, you'll be able to see. On X is my net, on triangle is my club. And that just allows us to switch between them on the fly. And the way we use our gadgets is with the right stick. So, for example, when I'm catching a monkey, when I have the net out, I push the stick in the direction where the monkey is and he'll catch him. Water net also. So yeah, the original Ape Escape, I think, was basically a marketing gimmick for the DualShock controller, if I'm remembering correctly. Because OG PlayStation had like the D-pad and that's it. And so they like developed this game to, I guess, pimp out the DualShock. Also bridge catch. So the way that works, I guess it's like when you swing in midair, the net like kind of clips through the bridge, and I guess it checks for the catch before it checks for the collision. So you just catch him for free. You know, Big Pog, he's kind of annoying to catch regularly. So that's fine. And now we're about to go really fast. This is the dash hoop. And it's going to be mapped on the square button for the entire time. So the reason why we run on JP version of this game is because in the JP version there is a mechanic called quick gadget switching. So in like the PAL and US versions of the game, to switch gadgets, you have to enter the pause menu and then map a gadget to whatever button you want it on. It's kind of slow. But in the Japanese version of the game, all you need to do is just tap the button multiple times. I'll show it off here. You can just tap the button multiple times and you can switch gadgets without having to enter the pause menu, and it's kind of sick. I was meant to show off a little piece of tech there, but I kind of messed it up. No worries, we'll get to see it later. So boost jumps. I'll explain those later as well. I've been doing a little piece of tech called boost jumps, but I've kind of missed the opportunity to explain them. So, but it's a piece of tech that comes up quite a bit throughout the run, so I'll explain it on the latest stage. This next stage is going to be a boss fight. It's kind of a bit involved to start. So once we skip this, we're going to get into the cutscene, and we actually can't skip the cutscene until we see the teleporter flash there. So we press start, immediately switch to hoop. I think I might have messed it up. I messed it up. It's fine. I think I fat fingered the jump button. It's cool. Yep. Okay. That's fine. We can reset. Wait. I actually don't know what's going on. We're gonna let it rock though. So these boss fights kind of smelly, because they all like devolve into just hit the boss and then wait for his invincibility frames to run out and then hit him again. So kind of manipulated him to where I wanted him to go, fortunately. We can do this, right? I think I can do this. Yeah. Alright, that didn't work. I swear I know what I'm doing. So yeah, we just hit him a few times, catch him, done. Alright, so Frightmare. Okay, there's a lot of stuff involved in this level. Well, not really, but I gotta remember to explain boost jumps because I forgot. Come through here. We're constantly mashing the start button, and it's kind of not great because the DualShock controller has a squishy start button. That doesn't feel very good. Yeah. Pop over here, catch this guy, hoop into here, do a little piece of tech called a long jump. Catch this guy, make him more consistent. I'll explain the long jumps in the next level. Okay, so that's a boost jump. So if you jump and swing in this game, swing the net, you jump and swing the net in this game at the same time, you get a little bit of a height boost, but you can't grab ledges. Also double catch. So in order to keep the height boost that you get and also be able to grab the ledge, we immediately cancel into another gadget. We cancel the air swing, and we just get free height boost. Allows us to get to places we're normally not allowed to be in this early game. Like there, we entered the stage through the back because we wanted to skip this. Over there, you can see there's this chair platforming session. Kind of stinks, and it's slow. So we just go through the back, catch all the easy monkeys over there. I mean, because even if we did go the intended way, we'd sort of have to catch all those monkeys at the back anyway, so... Alright, Vita Z. There's a trick in this level that saves 2 minutes. But I guess I'll explain it as it comes. A lot of this game just comes down to muscle memory. Built in... Oh, you want to build it up. Yeah. Hit this guy, catch him, come out here. Then you try not to get hit by the laser, but we're gonna let it rock. Come in here. Uh-oh. That was a bit monkey. Alright, so this is a long jump. So in this game, your speed, your like horizontal speed. Horizontal speed is capped to a certain, speed while you're holding the stick in a direction. But if you just let go of the stick while jumping, you get to keep whatever momentum you had before the jump. So if, say, we wanted to keep the speed boost that we get from the hoop, we'd jump and let go of the movement stick at the same time, and that allows us to jump long distances and make gaps that we're not meant to make, like that one which saves 2 minutes, I believe, over the intended route, which is slow and cumbersome, and you need to walk in that robot that you just saw me jump in. There's a whole section, it's very slow. and this level is where we're introduced to the slingshot now. Anybody who's familiar with Ape Escape speedrunning knows that the slingshot, it's our best bud. It's broken in every single mainline Ape Escape game, all in different ways. In this game, we just get infinite height for free, and I'll show it off once we get to it. But to start off, we need to come over here, get these rockets for a boss fight that we're going to do in a couple levels. Come over here, catch this guy. Instead of jumping on these platforms, we can just hoop up. It's kind of free. And then quick gadget, switch to the catapult on circle. Hit the button to get this guy. Oh, and you can also cancel your upward momentum from jumps by swinging the club while jumping. And you just like stop gaining height for some reason. Look at this compared to like that. I mean, you know, it works. It saves like half a second each time you do it in places. It would save time, obviously. Oh, this guy's being really annoying. Yeah, these guys are real jerks, as you can see. Better people than me would just jump up and get them for free. But, you know, I kind of stuck. Okay, oh, hang on. And there's the move to where we can get infinite height. So, I'm not really sure how it works. I just know that if you pull back on the sling while holding crouch while jumping, so if I jump, hold crouch, pull back on the sling, and then cancel it quickly with L2, like in one smooth motion, you just keep the height, or like keep the speed of your jump upward like infinitely. It just works. Okay. I kind of missed the cycle there trying to explain that, it's fine. The great thing about this game is that the backup monkeys are always nearby. And that's that level. So, didn't really explain it, but in each level, you're given a minimum amount of monkeys to catch. And once you catch all the monkeys that the game tells you to, you leave and go to the next level. There are more monkeys in the levels that you can, or that you have to go back and catch later to get the true end. But for any percent, we just catch the minimum amount of monkeys we need, fight the final boss, and then we're done. The all monkeys category is like, I think it's a 140 something, 1 hour 40 something minutes, and compared to any percent, which is like 50. Oh yeah, we got kind of bad luck. It's fine. So ideally you want that ninja monkey that I just caught to run to the right, because we want to come over here and catch this guy and then activate this bridge. If he runs to the left, those pigs can be kind of a problem. So just come over here, another boost jump. Oh, or not. It's fine. That boost jump is, it's kind of easy to mess up, but you know, without airwalk, it doesn't really matter. Oh, we got the strat. If you get the car in such a way where you hit the monkey as soon as he steps on the button, he'll just pull out his shield. There are attacks he can do which destroy your car, and you need the car to be on the button to open up the gate. So it can be kind of annoying. Pigs, also great in this game, by the way. Hit this button, come through here. The intended way to catch this monkey up here is to press that button back there and get this platform to lower down, but that's like slow cumbersome, and we watch a cutscene, so we just airwalk up there and get him for free. Oh, and I made that gap with the long jump. That jump is kinda hard. I don't want to say no, it's too hard, but it's definitely not free. Well, we got it. Big Pog. coming up is just another boss fight. There's not really much to him. We just wait for him to charge at us. We hit him, and then repeat after he does a little attack phase. There's not much to it. The only way we can speed it up is by collecting those rockets that we caught and collected in Casino. So if you have any questions, Dom, or any donations you want to read out, you can do so.
Cool, man. We do have a donation here for $27.52 from Pixel Penguin. That just says monkey.
Monkey. Very cool. That's the Pixel Penguin.
So that's the only dono we've got in now, but I just would like to say thanks to everyone for tuning in to Oz Speedruns and Fast 2020. Oz Speedruns is a group of Australian and New Zealand speedrunners who run different charity events, speedrun marathons throughout the year. Fast 2020 is raising money for the Royal Flying Doctors Service. These brave people work to provide 24-hour emergency, medical and primary healthcare to anyone who works or travels in rural Australia. Covering a landmass of 7.69 million square kilometres, they provide emergency care no matter how remote the location. So any donos for this marathon are going straight to the Royal Flying Doctors Service, so a very big part of life here in Australia, particularly rural Australia. So any of your donations will be gladly taken, and we thank you very much for that. So back over to you, Yuri.
Very cool. So this level coming up here, it's kind of luck based. So what we do is we hope and we pray that we get good RNG. You'll see what I mean. So we just start off, boop, jump down these stairs, come up here, do an airwalk to get up to this cliff quicker. Catch these two monkeys. Toby B's nice. Okay, he's nice. Do another airwalk to get up here and into the back of the level. There's a second area that you can get to through here that you need to, the intended way, kind of slow. So we want to make it to the top of this mountain as quickly as possible to try and see where these monkeys landed. Okay, so I kind of got good RNG, I think. All the monkeys are kind of bunched together. When you get to the top, it's like just a crapshoot. So they could be like bunched up, they can be all spread out. It's kind of not great, but we make do. There's a strat that you can do where you use the snowmobile to get to the summit quicker. I don't do that. I'm on that old head type stuff. I don't believe there's a significant amount of time to save using the snowmobile, so I don't do it. I mean, better runners than me do it, so there must be something to it, right? So yeah, a lot of these levels don't let up. It's a lot of action. Come over here, do an airwalk, catch this guy, hold forward on the stick while we're catching him, because you get a kind of, to skip the recovery frames of a catch, you can hold forward on the stick from air. So I can't really show it off, but you get what I mean, right? After you catch a monkey in midair, once you land, there's a bit of recovery frames, and you can skip those by just holding forward on the right stick, which is your gadget stick, and you just skip the frames for whatever reason. Another airwalk up here. I come over here to dive. You can't dive, like you have to dive at that specific spot. I don't know why, but you just do. You also have to dive before you reach the curve to go down into the water. Otherwise you just get stuck. Airwalk up here to enter another area that we're not meant to get to yet, but speedrunning. Catch this guy, and then hit this guy off, and then catch him while he's on the ground. So when you're in midair and you get a final catch, the game kind of like freezes. So when you get your final catches, you want them to be like on the ground. You get what I mean? Yeah, so catching monkeys midair, not great. So I hit him off, and then, Gave him a bit of a ground pound. Banana rank. I'm not going to explain the banana rank. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's you throw it and the monkeys like bananas, so they like the banana rank. It's like a required gadget for some monkeys. And there's nothing you can really do to speed up those catches. So it's like unnecessary evil. Get these two guys here. Go over to the shell guy. Hit him with a quick catch. Maneuver up those rocks in such a way where you don't get stuck, because you can bonk on those. And this is where we use the banana ring. So he likes what he sees. He jumps out to try and get it, and we hit him with a net. Bamboozle. Unfortunate. And then we just come into this area to get one more monkey. He can get into a UFO, so as you can see there's a UFO down there. We kind of don't want him to get into it. It's really slow. We can just run up behind him, jump in and catch, and it's pretty free. Him getting into that UFO, Bad News Bears loses like 7 seconds optimally, can lose like up to 20 seconds depending if he's gonna be a not nice guy. Another boss fight, Pink Monkey, also RNG, unfortunately. Not much we can really do about this. We got good luck on these lily pads though. So this game lags quite a bit in certain places, and the more of these bombs spawned in the room on these lily pads, the more the game lags. So we got pretty good luck on that. We're just gonna maneuver up here, hit her, and then run away. If you run away far enough, you can actually dodge that shockwave, but I'm just tanking it because I can. So we hit her 3 times, then we enter this second phase. So we want to stand in the corner right here to avoid a specific attack of hers that is really slow and wastes a bunch of time. And we want to switch to the RC car, as we can see, because we need this gadget in the next level to push a switch. Just come up here, manipulate, or run in such a way we manipulate her to move around behind the sign, and we can get a free hit. And we're getting pretty bad luck here. So these attacks that she's doing, she has 3 different attacks, I think, if we stand in the corner. No, 4. So she has these bombs she can throw, which are the slowest attack she can do. She has she spawns these beach balls that are like there's like a negligible difference in time between the bombs and those balls. But the really fast ones we want are fish and a jack. For whatever reason, when she does those 2 attacks specifically, the electric barrier she has set up around her comes down much quicker. And it can save upwards of like, I don't know, 20 seconds, I want to say, over getting triple bombs or getting the beach balls. But, you know, bad luck. What can you do about it? Yeah, this is another RNG level where we just pray to our favorite deity and hope we get good RNG. So when we enter this level, we want to pan the camera up to kind of prevent too much lag. It's still going to lag, but if we didn't pan the camera up, we'd get much more. I would come here, try to not to get hit. Okay, get hit. That was kind of hot though. This red monkey decided to come in clutch for us, so... Uh-oh. Alright. If you couldn't tell, I'm just kind of freestyling this. It went pretty well though. That could go a lot worse.
Well, Yuri, while you're praying to RNGesus there, man, do you mind if I get a quick dono in for you?
Oh no, absolutely, man. Go for it.
No worries, mate. So $6.09 from our very own Zoomy G that just says monkey. And that one is going towards Spyro Year of the Dragon color cheat. for the color green. So that one's currently at $6.09, and leading that incentive is purple at $296.25. So anytime you donate, guys, you can either ping me in the Twitch chat or in your donation itself, and let me know where you want those donations to go, and I'll happily put them even retrospectively into towards one of the incentives, just to help us make sure we reach these incentives where, you know, we can potentially see some cool stuff in games or even make the event go for a little longer. So make sure you donate, guys, and when you do, put it towards an incentive. It helps everyone out, and it's all still going to the right place. So back over to you, Yuri.
All right, yeah, sick. So I've just been doing a lot of stuff. Earlier, I went kind of out of bounds on the cliff. You would have seen. We want to be careful we don't go too far out of bounds, because a lot of what you see in this game is what you get. So if you don't see level geometry, it's probably just nothingness and a death plane. So I was like carefully maneuvering along the cliff, and then I let go of the stick when I was falling off the cliff to preserve my momentum, because as I said earlier, if you're holding the stick in a direction while in air, you're capped to a certain speed and you can just fall into the pit. So that's into the monkey. Simeon. There really isn't really much to explain in Simeon. A lot of it's just like, you know, what we've been doing so far. We catch a couple monkeys, we go into the back of the level, we catch a couple more. There are runners out there who say you can single jump along these pillars. I don't believe them, because I've never managed to be able to do it, and I don't think I ever will. So we use the banana and catch this guy, catch this rocket guy, and then we enter through the back of the level again by doing an airwalk to get up here, without needing the stairs, which only come out if you exit through where we just came in. Yeah, like I said, this is basically end of the level. Do a little long jump to get up here. Hope we don't get hit by these rockets. Okay, very cool. Yeah, so this part can waste a bunch of time if you get killed by these rocket dudes. And they see you from pretty far away as well, so it can be a bit Monka-esque at times. Come down here, swim through here. Out of the water. Hope the tank doesn't shoot us. There's a tank off screen. He can shoot us if he feels like it, but he's chosen to be nice today. There is movement to where you can like go across these stars on the first cycle. I don't, that movement's kind of tricky though, so I do like a baby version where I wait for one of the stars to come across and then I long jump across the stars. That kind of movement's more advanced. You definitely don't want to be trying that when you're first starting out. Come down here. Okay, so this bridge part can be tricky. You have to run along these white parts on the side, otherwise you'll get hit by those spikes, and that's bad news. Lose a lot of time, you die. We airwalked around that part because if you go into the building, you have to do a bull fight, and the bull is very slow and cumbersome. We don't want to be dealing with him. Okay, this monkey ran really far away because we failed to catch the first machine gun monkey. For whatever reason, if you miss the first catch on that first machine gun monkey, the second machine gun monkey will run really far away. Okay, we're gonna do... When you do airwalks in this game, as you can see I clipped into this tank, so when you do an airwalk, if you use this gadget I have mapped on triangle called the Sky Flyer, if you use it while airwalking, you get down warped, and the down warp can allow you to clip into certain things. Later we're going to be using it to clip into the final boss room, but I don't think we use it again, if I'm mistaken. We have to airwalk up to catch that guy because he's solid. He's like, yeah, he's solid. So you can't hit him down with your slingshot. You can't hit him down with your club or anything. The intended way to get him is to lower the water level by pressing the button in that area where I caught the green monkey, where there was that button, and that will lower the water level. And there's another button you press to push the whale back in to where it was, I guess. Oh no. Oh. Okay, we hoped and we prayed and it worked. Yeah, we just, and then, you know, all of the same. Oh, thank you, Papochi. We enter through the back of this, well, the head of the Sphinx, which is the exit for this particular area. Come up here, do an airwalk onto this cliff, which lets us get to this part where there's a monkey without having to activate the bridge. So as you can see, there's a button there. Shut up on screen really quickly. The intended way to get over there is to press that button and then watch a cutscene and the bridge will go across very slow. We don't want to do that. Catch this guy by doing that kind of movement. Jump to catch this fire monkey. He can be a bit of a problem if you don't catch him quick enough. The slower way to catch him is to crawl, but you know, we want to go fast. Do a little long jump and then into the skyfly so I can make it. We're going to enter into the exit of the pyramid as well, which is up the top here. We're just going to catch one monkey in here. He's in this sarcophagus here, so we use the skyflyer, break the Sphinx, catch him, come back out here. Quickly switch to our club, come into here, catch this guy, come over here and do an airwalk onto this part, which is solid. We jump over, and we just run forward until we fall off. I like to spin the club while I'm falling, so I can like pre-hit the guy that I just caught. Because usually he'll be in a position to be hit, but sometimes he cannot be. We got lucky that time though. Alright. So we're coming up to another boss fight. If you have any more donations or anything you want to say, please feel free to speak up.
I do indeed, man. From SRGT Silent, we have $15.37 saying, remember to manipulate the skyscraper RNG for Spectre Manip Lamont. And
Indeed.
with that one, that has been put towards Runner's Choice, man. So where would you like, or what donation incentive would you like that put towards?
Okay. Can I choose later?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Just after the run, just ping me on Discord and I'll put it in for you, okay?
Alright, sick. So, yeah, I was meant to do a bit of something here. Kind of messed up, but it's fine. So, the way you can do this fight is with the rockets. You saw me try to shoot the guy, but I kind of messed up my movement there. It's fine, though. The way we do is we hit him with a rocket, and then we distract him with the banana ring, hit him again, hit the monkey, or hit the button on the robot, then hit the monkey again, and then we wait for his iframes to run out, and then we hit him again. It's really complex. If I was a better runner, I would have showed it off, but I'm not, so I didn't. It's fine though. We just gotta bait his attacks. This one, you know, these fights aren't very complex or difficult. It's just wait for the attack to come, dodge, and then hit the guy. You know? Okay, we're down to his last hit. You can tell his health level by the lights on his helmet. Red is usually his final hit, so we're pretty good to go. We got a good attack, Skyflyer. Once he falls down, he gets stunned, so we can just hit the button for free. Come over, hit this guy, and he's done. Okay, Pirate Isle. This stage kinda hard for everyone. I'll do my best to show it off. So once we enter the level, we want to immediately turn the camera and catch these two monkeys that are standing on like the top of the ship. I don't know what you would call it. The pointy part that's out at the tip of the boat. You know what I'm talking about, right? Anyway, skip cutscene. Wait to fall down. Turn camera. Immediately jump swing and we'll get these two monkeys with a double catch. Come down here. Catch this guy. You don't... Oh, that was kind of monkeyish. Catch that guy. We come through here. Okay, so the gadget we just got is the water cannon, and you're meant to put this fire out with the water cannon, but you can just damage boost through it. Yeah. The water cannon is the most useful gadget in this run. You see it's sarcastic. Uh-oh.
Just to let you know, Yuri, the front of a boat is called the bow.
The bow. There we go. Thank you for that one. This monkey's name is Richard. I'm gonna catch Richard. Hopefully, if he doesn't shoot us. Okay, he was nice. Come through here. We want to damage boost off this lava onto this part here. Then we do an airwalk. Uh-oh. And you're not meant to get hit by the fire, but we're going to call that RNG minute. So my health's in a bit of a bad way, so I'm just going to airwalk over here. Normally you're meant to damage boost over. But, you know, slow and steady wins the race, as they say. So this guy here, apparently there used to be like a really complex strat to beating him, but then it turns out that you can just hit his chainsaw 3 times and then hit the button 3 times and he just doesn't do anything if you do it fast enough. I don't get it, but you know, there's a lot of things in this game that I don't get. Oh no, that was a bit worrisome. Yeah. Land of the Apes. What do my cookies look like? So generally when leaving like Pirate Isle and Land of the Apes, you want to be good on cookies because there's a lot of damage boosts in these 2 levels. So to start off, once we get in, after the scene, we dash off, do a long jump, damage boost over to this middle part, and then get this guy. Hopefully he doesn't be annoying. You can miss that swing quite easily, and he's going to ruin your day, but fortunately for us, he was kind. And this is probably the single worst part of the game. We have to catch these super fast monkeys on ice, and the ice physics in this game, not great. And we got great ice monkeys. Of course we would. I think in my PB, I lose like 20 seconds there alone. It's not great. Once we exit this, we're going to do an airwalk at this particular position. Right up here and catch this monkey on a cycle. Come down here. And we catch this guy. Uh-oh. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a bit of an issue. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, usually I like him to be... Oh, I didn't take any damage. That's great. I like him to be on this ledge. Because, as you can see, he can be quite a bit of a problem. So I'll jump onto this roof part here, catch this guy, come down here. Another monkey we're going to catch. Dive into the water, do a double catch here by jump swinging and then holding the swing while we fall to catch another guy that's sitting behind that rock. catch all these monkeys. Very problematic, those guys, but, you know, we dealt with it pretty well. Come over here, catch this guy, and that's the level. Lost World, so... yeah, the back half of this game is really difficult, to say the least. It's what makes a good Ape Escape 2 runner, is how well you can play these levels. I think my PB is a 53:25. World record is a 50-minute 30 something, and in my splits of the first half of the game, I'm only 15 seconds behind world record. But on the back half of this game, I lose almost 3 minutes over world record, which goes to show just how difficult those levels can be. But yeah, we want to. Okay, so this fire guy can be a bit of a problem. Thankfully, we got a long dive. I don't know if I explained dive links earlier. Okay, we didn't die. That's Pog. So in this game, there's 2 different dive links you can get, and it's all based on when you dive during Hikaru's run cycle. Like his animation. I don't get why it works that way. I just feel like it does work that way. Because there is a way where you can consistently long dive if you press the dive button in a particular rhythm. Oh gosh. Usually, okay, so that's kind of bad. Usually you want this red guy to hit the yellow guy down, so he's knocked down. But he didn't hit him. It's no worries. We corrected his mistake. I think I know where I'm going. Okay. Yeah, we want to airwalk up there, walk on the wall that's solid. Excuse me. Fall down, catch that guy, catch this guy, and then into this part. This part of the game can lag, so we want to turn the camera towards the wall, because if we turn it any more to the right, we're going to get some pretty bad lag. Drop down here, catch this guy. Jump up here, okay, and fall down. Definitely intended. Shoot this guy with the slingshot. Come over and catch him. We're coming up to another boss fight. You know the deal. We just hit him, wait for his attack pattern, hit him again. So if you have anything... any donations or anything, you can read them off again.
No donations just yet, man, but did just want to remind everyone that Fast 2020 is raising money for the Royal Flying Doctors Service. These people provide 24-hour care, both emergency medical and primary health care, to anyone who works or travels in rural Australia. Covering a landmass of 7.69 million square kilometres, they provide emergency care no matter how remote the location. So a really good charity, and you know, all your donations are super important to the Royal Flying Doctors to help them take care. You know, a lot of us may never need to use them, but they are there if we ever do need them. So a super important charity that you may need to use one day. So definitely worth getting your donations in to support these guys.
Very cool. So yeah, as you can see, he's suplexing dinosaurs. He's a very cool guy, but he's kind of annoying. Oh no, this is not good. We kind of don't want this attack. So, you're meant to spin him so fast that he gets stunned. Okay, we got a good attack. Wait, no we didn't. He's giving us a lot of spins. We want him to do a fart attack. That's the one we want. We missed. We missed. You know what? We're going to let it rock. We're going to freestyle. Hit him with the club, and then we just hit him with the club again. These rockets are worth 2 club hits. So it's not really a big deal if we miss one. You're meant to finish him with the club, but I hit him with the club earlier. Oh no, we died. Well, this kind of thing's gonna happen. So let's just rinse and repeat from last time. It's gonna take a lot longer now because we have no rockets left. These blue ones don't deal as much damage, so we really want to keep these red ones, but as you can see, I failed, unfortunately, and now we gotta contend with what he's throwing at us. It's a lot of just waiting around for him to do the thing, come over, hit him with spins, hit him again, and then he's got 2 more hits to go, I think. 2? So yeah, before, he was giving me those spin attacks, which is not great. We wanted the fart one, did it, but I was too slow to hit him, and now we have to wait 10 billion years for him to finish this. He should die. Yeah, cool. Come over here, catch him, and now we enter on probably the hardest level in the game. I mean, anyway, there's a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, you'll see. It's very involved. But before we enter the stage, we want to quickly switch to hoop. And then we're gonna be just going. This magnet, useless gadget. We don't want to know about it. We only use it, I think, 1 time in this level, and then in the boss fight we have to use it, which is smelly, but who cares. So we airwalk up here, come over here, catch this machine gun guy, and we check for this guy's pattern. Usually the way he works is he'll pop into one of the 2 left side holes, and then afterwards he'll pop into one of the 2 right side holes. So you can kind of predict where he's going to show up based on where he just popped out of from. We want to do a long jump onto the middle of this bar to kind of cut down on the climb across because it's really slow. This guy was in a fortunate cycle. He was looking away from us. If he sees you, so if he's on like a cycle that's facing towards you, he can run around a lot and it can be a bit of a problem. I want to quickly switch to the magnet because in the next room we're going to be using it. Over. Catch this guy. Catch this guy. Okay. Wait from the net. So after a catch, you have iframes so long as you still have the net out. What we usually do after a catch is we switch to a different gadget to cancel the recovery animation, or the recovery frames. And it saves like half a second each time. But in cases such as that, where a monkey, like a rocket monkey shooting you, or a gun monkey's about to shoot you, you can hold the net out instead of switching just to abuse those iframes that you get to kind of dive over here, do a bit of a boost jump out. Okay, this is, I knew there was going to be a bit of a bad thing. He's pretty close. That's fine. Come around here, jump. Okay. So taking just magnet across is actually faster than air walking across, but it's all dependent on the cycle you get. Okay, is Popochi going to save me? Sick. I mean, it's probably faster to take it across because I kind of messed up, but it's fine. Come over here, airwalk over this because this part isn't solid for some reason. Come around here, jump in the water. There's a monkey on top here that we want to catch. Don't jump in. If he jumps into the water, it's going to be pretty bad. Okay. Come up here. Catch this guy. Alright. So in this part of the level, the intended way you're meant to get to the top is very slow and cumbersome. You need to take this slow tank. There's a tank there, you can see that blue thing. Instead, we just airwalk up here onto the top of this building. Thankfully it's solid. And then we run towards the corner of the road down here. So there's this like piece that juts out of the road. We run to the corner. And we intentionally take a death hair to spawn up here, and the tank also spawns here, so we save like, I don't know, 40 seconds. We can catch this guy before he gets into that turret. If he gets in, it's a bad time. We're probably losing, I want to say, at least 10 seconds, probably more. Uh-oh. And then we can do a similar thing to the bridge catch where we just jump, swing, and the net checks for the catch before it checks for the collision. So we're up to our final 2 levels. There's 2 more boss fights to go. We're approaching the end of the run. I just want to say big shout outs to the Escape community. I only started running this game this year, and those guys have taken me under their wing, so to speak. A big shout out to them. Also big shout outs to Oz Speedruns for letting me show off this game in this marathon. So the intended way through this level, very slow. It's like a, I want to say 5 to 6 minute level. Instead we can come up here, walk along this cliff, do another airwalk up here, and this is the back of the level. This is the exit. We just come down here, use a skyflyer, get on here, and you just walk back through here, and that's the stage done. So the way these last 2 levels work is the goal is to find Spectre, whereas the goals in the other levels are to catch a certain amount of monkeys. So there's no monkey requirements for these last levels. So we can just go immediately to the end and exit, or enter the exit, and, you know, outside of I want to say any percent, the stages loop, but your first time round entering through the part of the stage that loops, so you enter the, you know, a part of the stage, and then there's a load zone that takes you back to the first area. Entering those actually just finishes the level. This fight is also just luck based. I can't remember how many pig drops we've got in our pigs, or the slowest attack he can do. And there's also a part of the fight, his last phase, where he can either do 1 or 2 attacks. And for him to do 1 attack, he needs to do a specific move. We call it the magic shake because it's magical every time it happens. Because it happens almost never. We hit this tooth out, his last tooth, so this signifies that this is his last attack phase. We did not get the magic shake, so we're gonna get 2 more attacks. This chop, we intentionally get hit by the chop because it's faster than letting the chops play out. Okay, we got another chop. We hate to see it. Okay, our cookie situation is not great. We want to be on more than 1 cookie going to this final boss, but yeah, we can make do. Hit this last tooth, switch to net. I'll let this little cutscene play. Catch this guy. Alright. So this is coming up on the final level. I'll signify time when it happens. Time is on the last hit on the final boss. So we come out, we want to switch to hoop again before we enter this level. Or not, we can accidentally jump and then switch back to net, that's fine also. Again, you can see this is a fine Spectre level, so there is no monkey requirements. We can just head straight to the end. I hope I'm not traveling down. Okay, I need to actually put gadgets on. We just crawl across, land on this. This is actually going to move. We just do a long jump to get over here. Into the back of the level. Do an airwalk up here. We can't actually get through this door without using a bomb. That's really slow. Push up against this wall. Down warp using the Skyflyer. And we'll clip into the boss room. And now we just hope we don't die. Basically. It's looking very not great right now. Not gonna lie. So he has 3 different attacks. He can throw out in like these tiny enemies, and he's not gonna do it. Of course he wouldn't. We can dodge these lasers by just crouching in the middle, right here where I am. I'm going to push this car up against him. Use the water cannon to explode the car, and it does a lot of damage. So for whatever reason, in this Spectre fight, the last monkey we're fighting, his name's Spectre. The RC car does the most damage to him out of any gadget in the game. There's a secret gadget you get for beating the game. It's like a magic glove. They call it the magic glove, I think. And it deals normally it deals the most damage out of all the gadgets, except in this final boss where the explosion of the RC car deals, I think, like 1 more damage or like half, 0.5 more damage than the glove. I don't really get it, but it makes this fight much better in any percent. I think the old strat was... Oh. This is good luck. I wasn't expecting it. So to explain that, he has 4 different attacks in this phase he can do. So he can do punches, which he like pounds the ground and knocks out these little glass floor pieces, like he's doing right now. This is the slowest attack. He can also shoot missiles, which he did for his first attack, I believe. And he can also do a grab attack. The grab and missiles are like the fastest attacks. You really want those, but getting that kind of luck is almost impossible, I think. I can't remember. There's a spreadsheet out there if anyone cares. In the Ape Escape speedrunning Discord, there's a spreadsheet. A great guy made it that shows the probability of what attacks he will do, and the best attacks that you want are the ones that never come out, which is just, lovely. This is his final phase. Time's coming up very soon. We're just going to wait for him. He's going to do all 3 of the attacks he can do. So he's doing the punches. He's going to grab. So his next attack will be missiles. We just wait for these. Use our magnet to pull this part off. We're going to hit him, and time.
Sick run, man. Good job.
Alright, so that was Ape Escape 2. Kind of a bad run, but we'll let it rock. Thank you to everyone out there who's watching. If you're interested, speedrun.com/ApeEscape2. We have a Discord for all the Ape Escape games if you want to join, if you're interested. And yeah, thanks to Oz Speedruns for having me.
No problem at all, man. Let's get some clappers in chat for YvriSR. Great run, man. Very entertaining, solid commentary. Good job.